Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're here with another review. Today we're gonna have a look at the Bandai Blue Eyes White Dragon and the Red Eyes Black Dragon figures from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters line from Bandai, of course. They come in these nice boxes where you can see a nice image of each one of these dragons, and this is how they look from the side. You can see also some nice cool images of them fighting with each other. And here is the Red Eyes Dragon. This is the behind part of the box. It also has a nice better image of the dragons, of course, and this is the other side of the box. So yeah, basically this is how they look. Really nice boxes, I can say. So I would really love the Bandai to extend this line, and we have more Yu-Gi-Oh figures from them. We're gonna review them separately. Well, this will be the review of the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Alright, so let's waste no time and open the box to see how this figure looks. The figure, as you can see, comes in this cardboard. Inside this cardboard, and of course in these plastic bags, so you can see the pieces. You can see right here the tail, the wings, the main body of the figure, and of course the base. So we're gonna take them out of the box, build it, and we will be back. Alright, so here we are. Here we have the Blue Eyes White Dragon figure. It comes in this really nice looking base. Unfortunately on this one I have an issue with the wing. This wing is very hard to stand, and it actually drops every time you move it. I was really struggling to put it in this position so you can have the review to be able to look how this one look. I would recommend you to glue it if you have the same problem with me. At least this is what I will do. Alright, so let's waste no time and have a close look to this one. Now let's remove him from this base. Well, you see it drops again. So this is the base. It has these two acrylic posts right here for the wings, and one big right here for the main body of him to stand properly. Well, basically the base is nothing really special, but what I like about this one is that he can actually stand really nice and on its own, and he doesn't need the base. You can have him standing like that and you won't have any problem at all. You don't actually need the base, and this is what I like in my figures. Let me show you a closer look on this one. Let's start first with the face. The eye, let's call it Blue Eyes Dragon. It has this blue eyes right here. It would be nice if Bandai releases and his evolution with the three heads. I think that would be really nice. Yeah, don't mind this wing. I will glue it later. Here is the tongue inside. It has been painted with this purplish coloration, just like in the rest of the mouth. The teeth have been painted individually and really nicely. You can see some nice wash right here. Basically, it's called White Dragon, but it also has this like silverish or bluish coloration if you want on some spots to highlight the details. Make sure these spikes, you need to take care of them because they are actually pretty sharp, just like in the nails right here. These figures, I don't think that they are for kids. They probably hurt themselves. But yeah, I think this figure looks really nice. To be honest, I glue the tail on this figure just like on my Red Eyes Dragon, so I don't have my issues of losing the tail. I want it to be all one piece. Unfortunately, the wings is this hard plastic, so for me I would prefer if they are soft bendy. So if I was gluing them right here, I wouldn't have to worry about breaking or anything, because if you glue them, my only issue is that if I glue these wings and actually falls down, probably it will break right here the wing, so it won't be possible for me to put it again back inside. So I will think about it, what I will do with this wing. This is my only issue. Yeah, basically on all of my dragons I prefer if their wings are kind of soft plastic, soft rubbery plastic material. But anyway, very nice looking figure. Of course the face and the scalp right here, just like you see him on the cards and on the anime. But I really nailed it with this one. I think they did a really decent job with these two figures. I would like to see them producing more monsters, if you will. More Yu-Gi-Oh monsters. Maybe Exondia or some other, classic iconic monsters figures that we have from cards. We'll see, but these two look really nice. They are really well made, very iconic figures, from the anime. If you are a fan of this anime of Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that, you definitely need these iconic figures on yourself, on your collection. I like this silver wash that I applied to all of the body, you know, not be just completely white. So awesome job. Just for a size comparison, here he is next to the Blue Eyes White Dragon. So which one you like the most, it's up to you. So this was, guys, the Bandai Yu-Gi-Oh! Blue Eyes White Dragon figure from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters line. Thank you for watching the video, hope you enjoyed it and I helped you out. I'm gonna see you next time. Bye.